Hello, here Veselin from waylay. Today I will show you how we integrated the Smart Agri-Food project using the sensors that were put in the soil and also combining that together with the weather forecast. First of all, let me show you the field. So here we have some sensor that can measure the moisture, can measure the temperature, wind characteristics and stuff like that. And for that we use the thin-film sensors, the one that you can see here. So for instance, if I would like to check the field, for instance, air temperature, then I would get the temperature in Celsius for the past and also estimation of the air temperature for the coming days. So here we can check the wind speed and any other parameter which is measured by this sensor. In waylay, we created a sensor, software-defined sensor, which can collect to that sensor in the field and give you back the same result. This is what I'm just gonna do now. So I'm going to hit the gateway and get back pretty much the same result for this moment in time. Okay, so one more thing to show now before a template is that we also use the weather forecast. For instance, for Athens, we see what is the current temperature, and then we also see estimation of the rain for the coming hours and coming days. We'll use this information in template. We're going to show it in a moment. Okay, so let's now go back to the template. So what we see here is that we will first, this is pretty much technical, but first we're going to receive the information about different head nodes that are operated in the field. So in this particular field there are two different head nodes which are managing the gateways. Once we receive these head nodes, we will then fetch one at a time, and then from that we will get back the measurements. After that we will estimate the workability of the soil based on the moisture information and information about the rain that comes from the sensors. I will not go that much in detail right now, but you can imagine that we will try to see whether the soil is wet, and then based on that see whether it's going to rain, and if not, then we will propose people to go into field and work next day. Similarly, if the weather is too dry and the weather forecast says there is not going to be a rain, we can propose that we should wait for some time for the soil to dry, and so on and so forth. So all these actuators right now are just going to give you back debug messages, but you can imagine some of them being associated with SMSs or emails, or with the physical actuators such as turning on the valves on the sprinklers. Okay, so let me just try now to start this. So here we go, and let's see what happens. Right, so what we see now is that we have some, okay, this is more for the checking of the physical installation. We see that some of the sensors have been disabled, and we also see here that we go to work in the fields right now because there is going to be rain tomorrow. Apparently it's going to rain tomorrow in Greece. So this was the use case for today. Thanks for watching, and next time I will show a little bit more about other use cases based on the Smart Agri-Food project. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.